Good morning, student. Today we will study social and political life. In this, we will study first chapter, the Constitution of India. Societies follow set of rules so that proper running of government could be made possible. In modern societies, where diverse group of people stay together, such rules are generally made by consensus and are in written form. A written document that contains the rules and regulation by which a country is governed is called a constitution. It is called soul of democracy. Its primary aim to maintain political stability. Constitution help us in determining the structure of government, its power and function, its rights and duties to the people, and so on. It helps in binding together the society by treating all community equally. Here is picture of Indian Constitution or Constitution of India. It is important that every country should have a constitution for following reason. Constitution defines the basic nature of our society. It lays down the ideals that all citizens believe and agree to uphold. Diverse elements normally make up a country and the constitution. Beside, it also defines the structure of government, lays down the principle every citizen agree to abide by. For example, in Nepal it was monarch where all powers was vested on kings. Widespread unrest against the system eventually led to the change in 1990. However, the king continued to be the head of the state and an elected prime minister ran the government. This situation lasted till 2002 when King Gyanendra, sitting political instability, took control of government. In 2006, there was massive unrest demanding establishment of democracy. People refused to accept earlier constitution as it did not reflect will of people. Finally, king resigned and Nepal was declared as federal democratic republic with president as head of state. Constitution describe the nature of country political system. As in earlier example, Nepal had an monarchical system where king and his minister took all the decision. However, in democratic system, the constitution play a crucial role. It lays down guidelines for selection of representative, distribution of power, and put down system of check and balance to ensure that no one misuse the power and authority. In Indian constitution, the fundamental right includes rule that protects the interest of citizen against misuse of authority by government officials and politicians. Another important function of constitution is to protect the interest of minority communities against the domination of the influential section of society. It includes both inter-community, one group of people dictating to another group, and intra-community, powerful member dominating another within the same community. For example, residential welfare association preventing boys from slum to play in their colony is discrimination against weaker section of society. The Indian Constitution strictly prohibits discrimination on ground of caste, creed, gender, and race. Another role of constitution is to safeguard us against choice that might have undesirable effect on rules and principles that the country believe in. The Indian Constitution, the Constituent Assembly formation. The Congress in 1943 put forward the demand for Constituent Assembly formed only by Indians. It was finally convened in December 1946 with with Dr. Rajendra Prasad as its president. Between December 1946 and November 1949, 300 members met regularly to draft the Constitution of India with the vision that free India should be democratic. Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, father of Indian Constitution, was the chairman of the drafting committee. It took 2 years, 11 months, and 17 days to draft the constitution. It was approved on 26 November 1949. Challenges faced by framers. India was a country made up of diverse community that spoke many languages, pursued different religion, and practice distinct custom and tradition. Moreover, when the constitution was drafted, the country was going through considerable political unrest. Partition was immutable, and many princely states were uncertain about their future. Socio-economic situation of majority of the population was miserable. Anyhow, the framers drafted a constitution that emphasizes people role in the formation of government, that proceeded to eliminate poverty by undertaking socio-economic reforms and maintaining unity along with preserving diversity. Features of Indian Constitution. The Constitution came into effect on 26 January 1950. It is perhaps longest and the most exhaustive constitution in the world. Since the adoption, the country had gone several political, social, and economic changes. Accordingly, change was made from time to time in the constitution by making amendment to existing laws. The constitution began with preamble that state the ideas which act as guidelines for policymaker. These ideals or principles are as follows. Federalism. India is a land of diversity which has two levels of government, the state government and the central government. Both central and state draw power from constitution. The union, state and concurrent list deal with the power and the function of each level. In feudal setup, individual state enjoy independence in matter related to their state. No matter on matter of national importance, they have to follow order of central government. Some issues are concerned with both central and state, so they are included in the concurrent list. Parliamentary form of government. In a parliamentary structure, the people who are chosen by the citizens through universal adult suffrage runs the country. These people are representative of citizens on behalf of whom they make laws. The Indian Constitution guarantee universal adult franchise. This means that all the citizens 18 years and above have the right to vote. The framers of constitution thought all citizens regardless of their social background can participate in the functioning of the government. Separation of power. The Constitution clearly defines the power between three organs of the state: legislature, executive, and judiciary. The legislature is the group of elected representative that frames law on behalf of the people. The executive is responsible for implementation of those rules and regulation and is answerable to the legislature. Lastly, the judiciary protects the interest of the people and prevent the branch of rule proclaimed in the constitution. Thus, each organ acts as system of check on the other and create the balance of power between the three organs. Fundamental right. In the Indian Constitution guarantees its citizens certain rights which are essential for our well-being and promote ideals of equality, liberty, and justice. The six fundamental rights included in Constitution are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, right to freedom of religion, cultural and educational right, and right to constitutional remedies. These rights are often referred as consensus of Indian Constitution. Fundamental duties. Since people benefit from the right, it is their responsibility to do something for the state. Fundamental duties often not enforceable by law were included in the Indian Constitution in 1976. It is fundamental duties of every citizen to show respect to our national flag and national anthem, give regard and preserve our natural and cultural heritage, promote peace and harmony, uphold principle of sovereignty, unity and honesty, safeguard public property, develop scientific temper and spirit of inquiry. Directive principle of state policy. These are guidelines that helps the government in transforming the ideals highlighted in the constitution into the law that promotes socio-economic justice, strengthen the democratic system, safeguard our heritage, and help in maintaining peaceful relation with our neighboring countries. Secularism. Secular state is one that does not support any particular religion and treat all religion alike. The word secularism was included by an amendment to the Constitution in 1976. As per Constitution, people are free to practice and propagate any religion of their choice. Thus, the history of the country had profound influence on its constitution. Framers of the Constitution wanted to achieve rapid growth and advancement, but at the same time, they want to preserve the diverse characteristic. They did that by making various provisions in Constitution. Thank you. Hope you like this chapter.